Shade Society. All right, so it's time for the first competition of Solskogen, which is a live coding. We're just waiting for a little bit of technical difficulties. On stage, we have, after a draw, Ferris on your left, if there was any confusion about that, and Tapped on the right. Give them a big hand. Give them a big hand. Jeg tror bare på timeren nå. We're just waiting for some HTML to start working, so we can get the timer on the screen. On the decks tonight, resident revision live coding DJ extraordinaire, Le Gooper. Give him a big hand as well. Manual timing? All right, it looks like we'll be doing it with a stopwatch, so we'll be calling out the timing. I'm sure Jake will appreciate this. With me tonight, by the way, is Eric, also known as Kusma of XS, who will be commentating, as they say.
I'll talk trash to Jake, maybe.
Yeah, that's usually how these things go. Morally.
You're not on the mic.
He's very shouty, but it'll be okay. I think we're still working our way through a little bit of technical difficulties. As you can probably see on the right side, I think Tapped is glitching a little more than he's actually put in code to do. We could call it a freebie, but... All right, so there's a cable mishap. We're going to replace one cable, which is always why we bring spares, right? I think Ola is ready to start playing some tunes. If you want, you can give us some nice background music, unless you're going to run out. I said nice.
That's very nice. Nice is a thumb.
Du ganske stor og Lampetus han den største hunden her på jord. Så hurra for deg I dag, hurra for deg I dag. Lampetus har bursdag, Lampetus har bursdag, Lampetus har bursdag, Lampetus har bursdag, Lampetus har bursdag. En gang da. Lampetus har bursdag, Lampetus har bursdag, Lampetus har bursdag, Lampetus har bursdag, Lampetus har bursdag.
Kake, sitt deg ned, du.
Ja, jeg skal bare
Skal jeg dele ut kaken?
Nå skal det smake med litt kode, tenker jeg.
I stole some potato chips from Ninja.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. They probably bought enough for all 95 members, so it should be okay. 96, I'm sorry, did you lose one?
You can have some back.
It's okay, we're all sorry.
I think you should chew into the mic.
I should, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the point, like if I have chips that I've stolen, it needs to be heard.
All right. Okay. Yeah, this looks good. Okay.
Give it up for Sandsmark.
Yeah. Cable guy, way to go.
Don't you want somebody to love?
Now, we also have the timer. Excellent. See, the things time buys you.
Now is the time to change your state of mind, or something.
Hvis, ja, are you glad? Okay. All right, are you guys on the stage ready? Okay, if you guys on the stage are ready, is the audience ready? Is the DJ ready? All right, DJ, hit that button. Here we go. And you can just start. We'll start a timer, which hopefully works. Does it work? It doesn't work. You get 3 seconds.
Unlimited time. Bonus. They're starting writing, so
Yeah,
no.
go ahead. Well, I'm timing it manually.
Timer disappeared. Alright, then we have 24 minutes on the clock.
Yes, we do, on my clock, which you can't see. But don't worry, we'll call it out. All right. Let's see.
Can we get some zoom up of the code here?
Yeah, it would be nice.
Sandsmark, could you zoom up either side?
Vi kan ikke få se. Ja, de har startet.
Yeah, they started. They already used almost 2 minutes, I think.
All right.
So I guess this is Jake's view.
He has 24 minutes and 75 seconds left.
Samtids effect. So he's showing off his recent Norwegian skills. He's applying for a permanent residency of in Norway. I think this is like a really cheap way of doing this.
You think he's applying in code?
Well, I think that we like whoever of you think that this shouldn't be happening, you should call UDI and let them know.
Yeah.
Because he's still waiting for the answer.
Yeah. Okay.
Now's the time to make your objections.
I am loving this timer, by the way. Just keep ignoring it.
Why isn't the tunnel centered?
Yeah, why isn't it centered? You should tell us. You should look at the code and tell us why.
Is someone like Sandsmark? Are you coding the timer currently? Steinar is coding the timer. All right.
Oh, yeah,
I do love the approach. This
All
is
right. Like this competition will just never end.
for those of you who never went to kindergarten. This is how kindergarten always was. Someone writing the party system as it was happening on screen.
Clearly, we learned nothing.
All right. It looks like we have some. No. Okay. Never mind. I will do more
You know
commentary
what?
on the timer than the actual shaders.
Yeah, I was about to say, so far, the timer is by far the most interesting part of this competition.
Yeah.
And I don't mean to throw shade on the competitors because the opening minutes are always a little boring when you write your setup code and all that stuff. But at least we have a checkerboard now.
I'm gonna make a wild guess here and guess that Jake is gonna do one of those blueberry infinite checkerboard effects.
Like Danish flags.
No, like a zoomer of checkerboards.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I know he's working on this for some unannounced demo for some unannounced platform. So you know. Yeah, and he hardly knew shader. You should write Darth shader. I hardly know her. Yeah, exactly.
I think this approach of spending more time on jokes is a good approach.
So what is tapped up there?
I don't know. It doesn't.
He's punching out a bunch of code. Flat shade, all right. So I don't know. Oh, he's doing some derivatives.
All right.
I have no idea what this is going to be. Well, it's obviously going to be something flat shaded. I think it's like a flat shade society reference, probably.
All right.
And it's
It's something. It's a blob.
It's almost fair.
All right. So Tap drew first blood.
I'm actually a little bit puzzled by that code. I don't see where the... Oh yeah, and there's the zooming on the
Okay.
checkboard.
Good,
So
good.
I guess there's going to be more layers of it.
Yeah.
And they're going to, like, you know, probably fly by in a moment. Yeah, and here's the Samtids effect.
Which is always required.
Yeah. And those of you who don't speak Norwegian, Samtids effect literally means real-time effect.
Yep.
I'm sorry for, like, you know, spelling out the joke, but
Is it a joke? Is it?
I don't know.
I mean, clearly someone thinks it's a joke, but is it funny?
Well, I think Jake just finds Norwegian funny.
That's true. But to be fair, we find him funny, so it's.
And now it's supposedly blur frame, so I wonder if it's gonna do something else than what I
Probably
suggested.
blur or something? Or, no,
Yeah,
hang
yeah, I
on.
mean, like something like, I don't know.
A fake depth of field or something?
Yeah.
Okay, we have
Alright.
an outline.
It's like a fat kind of circle, or a circle with a fat outline. I don't know. Flat shading twice, it seems.
Yeah, when you need things to be more flat, just do it twice.
Yeah. So for me, looking at the effect on the screen, it kind of looks a little bit like it's a 3D sphere, but maybe I'm just like reading that into it, because from the code it just looks like a 2D effect.
What do you mean? It's like wishful thinking on your part? Like
Yeah.
you want it to be that?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, hello.
Oh, okay. What's this? I have no idea what this is.
This looks like the background of like an old Amiga logo, like you would pixel logo in the black.
I'm still intrigued because that's like my mind wants to see 3D here, and I don't see anything in the code that's 3D.
To the people watching the stream or from the stage, the two people are competing on stage, but we have two people in front of house also competing on the clock, so this is very exciting for us.
Yeah, the clock is still not counting down correctly.
Yeah. Speaking of clock.
Oh yeah, okay, so it's doing a rotator with, I guess, some kind of motion blur.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So it's doing several samples per frame.
So at the mark, you have 17 minutes left. Mark. 17 minutes left.
You have 17 marks left. Marky marks.
Did we run out of marks?
Yeah. Mark Wahlberg. I do like motion blur.
I do like motion blur too. Oh, I do like what's going on the right side too.
Yeah, these are both pretty interesting ones. What's
like a noise, permanent noise thingy? Like
I really don't know what that is, to be honest. He has like a plasma function there.
Yeah.
I'm guessing he's somehow calling that. And there's a very strict comment about out color must be written in order to see anything. I'm glad that he kept that line.
Is that part of the setup code? Or
I think so.
Yeah. It sounds like a Garguy thing to say.
Yeah. Spelling the obvious. No, Garguy, we love you.
We do love you. Oh, we have, well, not a timer. We do have...
There's some counts up there. I wonder what that is.
The pounds?
There's some numbers. There's a 0 over Ferris and 0 over top. I guess that's just spelling out the obvious. They're fucking zeros.
Oh my god, whoever goes up next is gonna have such an easier time. Like, no berating Ferris at all. Like, we're gonna just sit and applaud, like, be positive.
Yeah. I think positiveness would work negatively for him.
Yeah, maybe he's motivated by, you know.
I think so.
Yeah. At this point, I should say that none of the views of the commentators reflect the official views of the Solskogen organization.
I'm pretty sure my opinions are official. You can read all about it at solskogen.no.
All right. I'm being told to turn Ola down a little bit, which I know he loves, so you guys can hear us, which I know you don't love, but still, that's what you're gonna get. Is this better in the back?
So we have a steady timer now, I think. How is this aligned with your timer?
Doesn't Sessa have like a built-in atomic clock?
Yeah, but you started the timer officially, I think so.
Oh, it's actually not that bad.
Oh, it's
not that bad.
He has less time on it though.
Yeah.
If you give it another minute, Sessa, could you do that? Add 1 minute on the clock, ish. Can I somehow vote for Sessa?
I wanted to.
Yeah.
Hey,
perfect.
Excellent. I'll keep my timer going on my phone just in case they mess it up.
Yeah, so now we actually have the official timer, and we passed 14 minutes.
Yep.
So to the contestants, I think this is useful information. I think Ferris added some really ugly color cycling to his effect.
Well, if Tap did it, it would just be color cycling, but Ferris did it, so it's ugly color cycling, right?
Yeah, well.
To his credit, it does have more interesting rotations than most people.
Yeah, but it also zooms, like he zooms in way more than he should. Or was that the... Oh, I think our zoomed in view is a bit weird. I think when we zoom in, we see like only the left half of the picture or something.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so when we switch to zoom view, we do zoom in to see the code. So
what I
well,
said,
not
but
now,
intentionally.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the zoom view. Got it.
All right, yeah.
Oh, cool.
All right, okay, so
Yes.
Sandspark knows what he's doing.
Yeah. We kid, but we love them.
Ish. According to his word, not mine. But also mine.
Interested to see what Tapt is doing here. Like, what is he building towards?
I think this is like, yeah, so it looks very much like it's inspired by the invitation intro.
Yeah, a little bit.
And then it's like cold stuff flat shade, and it has like the kind of same
Oh,
visual.
hello.
And now Jake zooms out more and faster. Wow, that's nice.
That's
and
original. Just do it more and faster, Jake. That'll
Yeah,
make
and
it
less
good.
ugly colors, please.
So Tapt has a history of keeping secrets until like there are just a few minutes left, and then just unquote some code and make something really nice.
Yeah, that's happened multiple times with Tapt.
It's a good trick. Like doing a live coding competition, you sort of have to find a balance. Like how much do you show the audience? Do you reserve for applause? Do you show them everything? Because if they've seen the entire effect for like 25 minutes, like the effect being born.
Ooh.
Hello.
So I think what it's doing now looks a little bit like it's kind of delaying the different versions of the thing differently. Different checkerboards. Oh yeah, now, okay. So it's doing the layer thing now, but it's like part of the motion blur, kind of.
I like how you were for like a second, oh, maybe it's interesting. No, it's the thing I thought it would be.
That's not what I meant by it, by the way, just saying.
I should, for the record, state that both me, Eric, and Jake, and Emil Tapt used to work together, so this friendly banter it's actually friendly.
Somewhat friendly.
Somewhat friendly. It leans towards friendly, just to say it.
Like at least 40% friendly.
Can we say that the polarity is positive?
Whatever that means. Alright, so Tapt is doing some kind of weird but interesting raster pattern background there, which I kind of like. And then it's, I guess, smooth out the rectangle a bit. But I do kind of expect this to somehow turn out to be a 3D object in the end, or
you think so?
like that. Yeah. It's called a box, the function has. It's not called a rectangle or a square.
Maybe it's just one of the 6 sides.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Looking at the code kind of looks more like a square than a box, but
so none of them seem to be using the FFT.
It's a two-dimensional function, so yeah.
Okay. I can't see them using the FFT as in the audio input. Oh, is he?
Well, there's at least an
okay.
FFT variable there.
Okay.
Yeah, FFT too. Yeah, there's some FFT stuff going on.
So maybe
with
that's the trick for the last minute.
I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
Oh, it's adding some rotation, and yeah. So this is kind of what I talked about before. The different checkerboard layers. But he's doing a pretty interesting twist on it, I think.
Literally,
yeah.
It does look
like
really
this.
good, though.
Yeah,
I
does
will
look good.
say.
Yeah. But I think he just like runs the same routine a shit tons of time.
Well, I don't think you're one to talk about just running things on top of each other multiple times.
I've never done that.
No.
You can't prove it.
Especially not blur or radial blur.
Only like twice. Oh, what? I'm pretty sure I didn't write a shit like that. What happened now?
I know you guys got really excited there for a minute. I can assure you.
Did the system get hacked now?
He's not coding a C64 emulator.
Sandsmark, please explain.
Oh, now you get to code in secret, guys.
I think there's some more technical problems.
You think?
Also, Ferris wrote
Yeah.
C64 emulator suddenly.
These guys are really adept at writing C64 emulators. Like they're multiplying.
What the hell is this? Okay, yeah. I only
Okay.
wanna... They're very quickly commenting out the C64 emulators in the code.
Apparently, I'm overhearing from front of house that there's a matrix problem, which seems about right. Huge glitch in the matrix.
Yeah, there's some... Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Are we gonna do the mip map variform? No. Oh, hello. Now his Tapped is doing something with his box.
All right, so it seems like we have both pictures back, more or less.
Jinxed it.
Sorry.
Nice timing on that one.
Can we get a C64? Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, there we go.
What the?
Well, it's a good thing that the first round is done by veterans of the live coding, so this doesn't flummox them.
So we're closing up the 6 minutes left, and well, we can't see anything, so you know that's great.
So in the end, when we end up with 2 C64 screenshots,
Yeah, it's going to be a shared
will it be
victory.
even or
Yeah.
will Tapped win? That's the question.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry for jinxing it there before. I'm not gonna. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, all right. So Ferris has Tapped's effect. So yeah, that was quick. Ferris shows that Tapped's effect was really easy to re-implement.
Like just copy the whole effect,
And Tapped
fake him out.
is yeah, I don't know, black screen. Okay, so I've been told that they're plugging things outside of the matrix now, whatever that means.
Replugging the matrix. You know, out of the two of us, who would be Neo and who would be Agent Smith?
It's gonna be like a million Agent Smiths.
You would rather be Neo than Agent Smith?
What?
Would you rather be Neo than Agent Smith?
No, I'm just saying there's gonna be like a million Agent Smiths.
Yeah.
I saw that in a documentary once.
I would rather have a million copies of you than more code.
So yeah, less than 5 minutes left, and yeah,
Yeah. Tapped is back on the screen.
we can see something here. I wish I could like very actively comment on what's going on here, but
All right. You know, say what you will about the front of house people, but they're working their asses out to fix this.
lots of cabling.
Yeah. Unlike the two of us, which is just shooting shit and drinking beer. Or whatever it is you're
Speak
drinking.
for yourself. This is a gin tonic.
Gin and tonic, okay.
Yeah, but it's. I have this very nice don't get too drunk proof thing. It's a straw that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
So it's like a real effort to drink from it.
Nice. So it's work.
Like we've been sitting here for 25 minutes and my drink is like I've had a third of it.
I think that's a good attitude.
Yeah.
Healthy.
And it's not for, you know, not trying. At some point I'm gonna just unscrew the lid and
You're
pour
just
it
waiting
down.
for the point where you're just like glug glug glug.
All right, so
First
right
is
now
back.
we have
Let's
both
see.
of them on screen.
Yeah, and we're
Sandsmark, do we have faith in this being non-jinxable? All right, so we have a promise now from Sandsmark
Yes.
that it's all going to work out from now on.
A
And,
written contract.
if anything breaks, you can all blame him.
So you two
Personally.
guys on stage, Tapped and Ferris, you're coming up on 3 minutes left. That's 3 minutes left.
Yeah, and your effects, by the way, both of you guys suck.
Well, at least I'm factual.
Yeah, well, I'm opinion. So Jake Stoll does the regular color cycling, and he does some kind of motion trail thingy, which is all right. This is weird. I like.
You know
okay.
what? This reminds me of X14 by Orange.
It does. It looks like every
Not
Orange
now,
demo
but-
ever. I kind of like this. This made it better. I like it, Jake. So.
All you need is a Dune soundtrack and you're set.
Yeah. Can you get some Dune to soundtrack?
Yeah. Beware of the cable.
All right. Can we have a look at Tap's screen? I guess not.
No, we have to glue down the cable or tape
All right,
it down.
so right now we don't change anything with the screens. Instead, we focus on the longevity of the cables. It
Yes.
seems.
And we're coming up, guys, on 2 minutes left. That's 120 seconds now.
Can we get Tap's screen up here? Southmark? No.
He's
All
still
right.
doing the cabling.
Still cabling. Well, give it up for the cable guy.
Oh, his laptop died.
Died? Like, huh. All right, so I think Tap won by default here. So yeah, a lot of technical issues this round, it seems.
So, yeah, I think Jake's laptop died. Probably died of lack of power, I'm hoping. So, yeah.
Oh, it's overheated, the laptop.
Right, it overheated.
So, yeah.
Okay,
Oh no, okay. He
Oh,
forgot
well.
to plug the power in.
there we go. That's,
All right.
You know, whenever we
All
look
right.
for contestants for these competitions, we always look for the professional, rational, calmly headed, you know.
And everyone, Logicoma is playing tonight. Let's
Yes.
hope they remember to plug the equipment in.
Yes. Yeah. Are you booting
Ah,
back?
yeah. Oh, this is.
So, Jake, will you be
I
booting
don't
back? Or are you...
He has 18 seconds left to make an effect, so I think Jake has. I think this is like what happens in the heat of the moment.
Literally in the heat of the battle.
Well, the lack of power.
All
I
right,
think.
so time is up.
There we go.
Not really sure what to do here. Time's up. If there is an autosave, maybe we can get whatever state Jake was in.
We have Windows here.
Let's see if we can get the effect.
We're over. There actually was his effect there in the background.
What happened? All right.
It was in the background though. That was strange.
So usually at this point, I will ask people to vote. I mean, we could still. Should we vote or should we win? Should Tap win a walkover? Let's hear it for. Should we vote? Applause? Yes or no? All right. So if you go to party.solskogen.no, you can do live voting. This is still open. Even though the round is over, we'll keep the voting open a little bit more. That's party.solskogen.no. You have to have your account registered. Hopefully you kept your vote key and you've registered already. Use that to go in and vote. And then we will start rigging the stage for the second round.
I get an unauthorized request if I try to.
All right,
vote.
we'll look into that. We'll keep the vote. If you have problems with voting, just stay calm. We'll keep it open for a little bit more. We will now. Let's see if Jake can get his effect on screen. No? All right. Anyway, whatever you saw of Jake's effect, that's worthy of voting over and tapped on screen. Even though it went a little... Please give both contestants a big hand, okay? We will now clear the stage and Sebej and Julian, if you could make it to the stage and connect your laptops, we will soon start the second round.
Please remember to connect the power cables.
Yes, that is important.
Very important.
All right, see you soon.